hope that didn't break anyone's ears. I do apologise. It was a bit more lively than even I expected. So, just pouring a glass of the homebrew stout. Over the Moon is probably, like I say, one of the best homebrews I've ever brewed. It's only from a malt extract kit, but it's come out really, really well. You know, nice head and so on. I'm not Irish, by the way. So I'm here sort of two reasons. I'm going to crack open a tin and just show you what tins I've actually got open, following on from the video response to Hobbiton Piper. It just made me think of that a little bit. So quickly, I'll just let you know. I've got All It Golden Sliced, which is down to the last sort of 4. Which is part of the reason I'm opening a new tin, because otherwise that's going to be gone in the next couple of weeks, and it's that good, and I'm not going to be buying tobacco for probably another 3 months. So yeah, again, I've probably got 2/3 of a tin left of the Independence. Nice Nuttakeer. And I've actually got quite a bit of this. Oh no, a bit less than I thought. 2¾ of a tin of the Savinelli Aroma, which is almond sherry bourbon or bourbon, depending on where you're from. Coffee, vanilla, whiskey, sort of aromatic, which I do tend to smoke sparingly. Not in it for a bad reason. It's actually quite nice, and it leaves a lovely rum note. But I try to save it for having a reason, as I say. I've explained already, for the Savinellis. So today I've got the let me just run an extra pipe cleaner through him. The big guns out today. It's a again, I don't know what the make is, but it's definitely a French pipe. I'm just going to just drop a tiny little bit of, you can see, a couple of drops. Most of it went onto the bar, just to give it a run through. And I'll get rid of that straight away and give it a proper run through with a load. I was watching Red Coat Renaissance. Can't remember what he's put his new name to. Red Coat Piper, maybe. Let me just grab a bit of tissue without trying to pull the phone over. I would normally obviously do this and let it sit, but I do have a fast way of sort of there we go. Deep cleaning. Cracking video all about slippers. I'm a big slipper fan. I shall lift my foot up, but I have my slippers. I did laugh when he was talking about his $50 slippers being affordable slippers. I think mine were about €10. Whatever, that's probably about $10, give or take. So, so yeah, what am I going to smoke today? What I'm going to smoke is, when I've been sat there going, do I crack it or do I sort of attempt to keep it? But I suppose it's time to. It's the right moment. It's going to be the some Gawith limited edition wintertime flake. Nice bit of Ladakir, supposedly. Let me just see what it says on tobacco reviews. I can't remember. I normally, like it with my old ones, you can see the ones that I got. I can't remember when. 6 months or 7 months ago. I did note all of them, but then I've just been busy and other health things and so on. I've not thought about it. I note what their flavourings, contents, cut, and the tobacco review note and the date either of purchase or of manufacturer if there's not a date of purchase. I do tend to take the health warnings off, which I haven't done on the back of this one, which I've obviously done on the others. So let me just quickly have a look. So I'm looking forward to this. Let's hope it's good. Winter time Flake. Let's have a look. And then got 3.2 out of 4. Virginia Latakia. Let's have a look. So part of the limited 4 seasons. I'd really one day like to get one of each in to the cellar. I've not tried any others, but just have the 4 seasons at some point. Sell it up. So it's a blend of pressed Virginia leaves with a higher sugar content and the spiciness of the Latakia. Experience a cool but rich, slow burn tobacco for the experienced smoker. I've been smoking for, I hate to say it, 18 years almost, on and off. So, in general, it's a medium strength. No flavouring, meaningful taste, tolerable room note. So we shall see. Ah, that lovely sound as you break a seal. Oh, hello. Tell you now, this is going to be a wet tobacco, or you know, not wet, but not far off. This could do with some drying, certainly, even for me. I like to smoke it slightly here. Let me just pop you up a notch. I forgot to do that. There you go, that's better. Let me show you. Rich, fruity raisins. Actually got a good amount of flakes in there. I'll take them out because actually probably almost a bowl full of broken up stuff in the bottom of the tin. But I can see why it's a wintertime plate. It's going to be, I think, very Christmassy. But like I say, probably do with just, 20 minutes drying on the side or in the bowl. Maybe not. We shall see. So packing it in. Oh yeah, I've got more than the pipe's worth there. There we go. Pop these back. Not going to lie, I've not smoked it yet, but I am already mentally putting it onto my get another tin next order kind of thing. So let's see how we go. Just not much off the charring light other than that standard Latakia taste. Slightly soapy. It's a Gawith, so you'd expect that soapy taste. Still one day I'll buy another Zippo or rebuy a Zippo with an insert. I bloody well lost my I've got 3 tampers somewhere, different styles, you know, cheap, nice-ish one and homemade one. Can't find them for the love of money. Two seconds. Alexa, turn down. Apologise to anyone that's got a device. Recent acquisition, and I must say I'm taken by them. They're very handy. It is more, I would say, like I said, don't know, I'm not someone that can just sit and pick out different tobaccos, Latakia obviously, but I'd say it's more Latakia forward than Virginia. Creamy. I'd say that soapy flavour has turned into a creamy flavour. To be fair, it's morphed. It doesn't have that classic soapy flavour. It's got a creamy flavour. For my initial thoughts, I think they've done a rather good job. I know I say this about probably all tobaccos. But that sort of tobacco you can imagine just sitting and smoking. It's not overly complex from what I've tasted. I say there's so it's a sweeter tobacco, not aromatic sweet, but sweeter. You could see yourself in winter sat while it's snowing outside in front of the fire with maybe a coffee, a nice stout it would go well with. A Bailey's would work well with it, or maybe a whiskey to a single malt cut through the sugar content. But you don't have to think about it, you're not looking for flavour, it's definitely some drying out. I mean, this is I haven't put it in, but I think the very oldest it's got a year, it's got 6 months, so and I looked up all the tins when they arrived quickly, just in case there was something that had slipped through the net that was, 2-3 years of age on, just to make sure I put it up. But okay, this is Sammy Gawith, Stanislaw Pipe Tobacco and DTM, so Dan Tobacco, come together to do these 4 collaborations. So I must say, I think this will be going on to the next order to put up for next winter if I ever, like I say, manage to. And in time, would quite like to get the other 3. The other 3 are, just for those that don't know, Irish Springtime Flake, English Summer Flake, and Scottish Autumn Flake. With that in mind, I'm going to call it the Welsh Wintertime Flake. I mean, it almost, I'll tell you what it reminds me of. It reminds me of, and I can't remember which one, Either early morning pipe or squadron leader in Flake form. I'd say this reminds me. I mean, it's a long time since I've had either of those. You know, talking about a decade probably. I'd say this probably reminds me. I think it's squadron leader in Flake form. You know, it's you know you're smoking a Laticure, but it's not kicking you. I can officially say winter has begun. So there we go. I'll leave it there because I've probably gone on for blimmin' hell, quarter of an hour. Hope you enjoyed my very quick review. Wintertime Flake. If you can get it, I recommend it. If you can't, let me know. I'll see if I can try and sort something out. But dangerous stuff, I think. Orlick's got a contender. Definitely getting into my flakes again. So I shall leave it there. If you made it to the end, well done. Happy puffing.